Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's very hard puzzle, and it's called Region Sum Circus by Jeff Wajes. And here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit such that every row, column, and designated 9-cell region contains the digits 1 through 9 exactly once each. The 3 by 3 box borders divides the blue lines into segments with the same sum, but the sum may be different for different lines. So, for example, these 3 digits must sum up to the same sum as this cell and the same sum as that cell, because these must sum to the same sum. So this is a segment, this is a segment, and this is a segment. So obviously these 2 digits are the same digit. And these are called region sum lines, which is the region sum part of the circus here. And we have using red, green, and blue, color all circles such that orthogonally adjacent circles are different colors. So this is a different color than these 2 cells. The digit inside a circle appears that many times in circles of that color. So say, for example, this was a 6. Then this would have to, 6 would have to appear 6 times in the green cells, or the green circles. Say this was an 8. This would have to appear 8 times in the red circles. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so, this digit cannot be green, and it's the sum of 3 unique digits. This is the sum of 3 unique digits. This is the sum of 3 unique digits. So this must be 6 through 9. Actually, let's start with counting the number of circles. How many circles do we have? We have 6, 7, that's 13, plus 5 is 18, plus 5 is 23, plus 6 is 29, plus 6 is 35, plus 5 is 40, plus 7 is 47, plus 6 is 53. So 1 can appear up to 3 times. 3 can appear up to 3 times. We have 8 circles. So we have guaranteed. Can you have it without a 9? Well, okay. One thing is, so let's do this. This is a sum of 3 digits adding up to, which means it's 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a sum of 3 digits, which means it's also 6, 7, 8, 9. They are different colors. So any digit that's 5 or above can only appear in circles of that color. You can't have 2 sets, right? You can't have 5 appearing in a red color and in a green color, because they would have to appear 5 times in the red color and 5 times in the green color, which means there would have to be 10 of them in the puzzle, but we only have 9 available. And that occurs for digits 5 and above. This digit is going to be the same as this digit, because they are on the same region sum line, and they are the sum of 3 unique digits. So it's 6 through 9 here, this is 6 through 9 here. And it's different than the red. It's different than this green digit. And this digit is the sum of 3 unique digits. So this must be 6 through 9 also. And it cannot be the red digit, the green digit, and this digit. So we are guaranteed 6 through 9 has to be in circles. Because these are all unique digits. Red and green are unique because you can't have 2 digits being in the same set. Being the same digit in 2 different sets. So they have to be different digits. And these are different digits. And it cannot be green, obviously, for this color. These digits must be 1 through 6, then. These digits must be 1 through 6 to add up to 1 out of 1 through 6 through 9. Same with this. And the thing is, we know that these are the case because we know that 1, 2, and 3 at minimum adds up to 6. So that's the reasoning for that. So this is a different, these are different 6 through 9s. We'll mark this one as, I don't know. This one we'll mark as, we'll make this yellow. So this is the same digit, yellow, and this must be, we'll make that orange. So these are the distinct digits from 6 through 9. We don't know what colors they are. We do know this is red and this is green, but this could be blue or green, and this could be blue or this can't be blue or green. So this is green. Yellow has to be the same as green or red. Sorry, blue or red. So this is the same. Yellow is either blue or red here. And orange could be either red or green. We don't know. Or blue. Where is this red digit? This red digit has to be in one of these cells here and has to be in one of these cells here. Because it can't be these cells because it's the same as that digit. Green has to be in one of these cells here and then one of these 3 cells there. Again, we have 53 circles. So we probably have the digits 1 through... Well, we have guaranteed 6 through 9. What are the most for the rest? 1 can be in the 3 colors 3 times. So 3 times 1 is 3. 1, 2, and 3 can be in the colors 3 times. So that's 6 times 3, which is 18. 4 can be in 2 colors, so that's 8. So 18 plus 8 is 26, and 5 can be in only 1 color. That's 31. So the maximum, I believe, is 6 through 9. That's 5 through 9, actually. So that's 35. 4 twice, that's 8. So 35 plus 8 is 43. And 1, 2, 3 multiplied by 3, which is 18. So 43 plus 18 is 61. So we could have had at most 61 circles. So we lost 8 circles, which would have to be a combination of losing a 5 and a 3, a 5, a 2, and a 1, a 4 and 2 2s, a 4, a 1, and a 3. Yeah, we don't know specifically what we're missing. Interesting. 1 has to appear 3 times. 6, 7, and 8 all require 1 in the set of digits adding up to the single digit, right? 6 requires 1, 2, 3, 7 requires 1, 2, 4, 8 requires 1, 2, 5, or 1, 3, 4. And therefore the 9 cannot have the 1 in the set of digits because these are all circles. So that means it has to be 2, 3, and 4. Interesting. So the 1s are all accounted for. There are definitely 3 1s. 1 in each color set. We have to have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 2, 3, 4. That's 2 sets of 2 also already, because we have 3 2s accounted for. So 1 cannot appear in any other box in a circle in any other box. It has to be either here, one of these three, one of these three, or one of these three. Okay. Interesting. Okay, this digit sees both yellow and green. So this could be either red again or it's orange. We don't know. Either way, these add up to at least 15 for 5 unique digits. Hmm. Interesting. Can red ever be one of these two digits is the question. Obviously, if it is one of these two digits, it can't be that one because that plus another digit must add up to that. And I think the answer is no. If red is one of these two digits, that means it's 6 at least. If it's 6, this is 1, 2, 3. This would be 4 and 6, which doesn't add up to a single digit. If it's 7, it would be 1, 2, 4. So this would be 7 and 3 adding up to another digit, which is not possible. And if it's 8, it's the same problem, right? 8 is 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. This would be at minimum 2 and 8. So red cannot be this digit then here. These 5 digits add up to so this has to be the red here. So this has to be red or orange. Because for these 5 digits have to add up to at least 15. So this has to be 6 through 9, and this must be 6 through 9. We don't know which, though. Interesting. Obviously, if this is 9, 9 cannot be here to add up to another digit. So that red obviously cannot be any of these then here. So these add up to 17 at most, which means this is 1 through 7. Hmm. This green, though, does not, we don't preclude that, right? Because it doesn't add up to a single digit. Red cannot be here. Red could be any of these. Actually, it has to be one of those. Yellow cannot be here, so yellow's one of those 3. Orange can't be here, cannot be one of these, so it must be one of these 3. Yellow cannot be here. Because if yellow were there, it would add up with 2 unique digits to add up to itself, which is obviously impossible. Oh, this can't be yellow. Oops. This is orange here. This is not yellow. So this is orange, and red can be any of these 6. 1 cannot be here. So this has to have a guaranteed 1 here, right? Because we know all the ones are accounted for in circles on these region sum lines here. So it cannot be here, which means this has to be either 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, or 1, 3, 5, or 1, 2, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4 here. This then is 6, 7, or 8. We have a guaranteed 1 here. Hmm. So 1 cannot be here. Can this ever be 4 and 5? Well, it could be 2 and 5, right? So if this is the red, then this would have to be 8, and this would be 8. So red appears in a circle here, a circle here, a circle here. One of these circles. It cannot appear there. But it's not in all of them. So we know that for certain. Orange cannot be here. Orange is one of these 6. Yellow can't be here. Yellow can't be here. Oh, interesting. Yellow has to be one of these, and therefore it's 6 or 7. Which means it's either 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 4, adding up to 6 or 7. So we're guaranteed 1 and 2 here. This is 6 or 7. It has to be one of these digits. Interesting. So 9 has to be either orange or green. So orange or green is 9. That means the 9 has to be one of these 3 here. If this is the 9, it has to be one of these. If this is the 9, then that has to be 9 there, because all the 9s have to be in a circle. Huh. Okay. The 9 must be with 2, 3, and 4. Um... The remaining circles in the puzzle cannot have a 1. This can only be the other red if you have 8 and 8 here. So if we were to have that, so say we had that as red. This is red and that's red. That would make this essentially, this would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So this would have to be 2 and 6 here. And this would be 1, 3, and 4. This would be 8. So that would force this to be a 6 here, which would force this to be 1, 2, 3. One of these would be a 6. This would be 6 here. So this would have to be a 7, 9 pair here. Okay. 9 obviously would have to be one of these two. 9 would have to be one of these 3. 9 would be one of those 2. 9 would have to be one of those 3. 8 would have to be one of these. So this could not be red. So this would have to be a red-orange pair in that triplet. 8 can't be here. So 8 would have to be one of these two. I guess it could technically be there also. That's red. Hmm. 8's guaranteed to be one of those. So far, this is looking fine. Can this ever be 7 is kind of a question. So we have that being 7, that being 7. So obviously there's no 7 here. This can't be 7 here. So 7 has to be here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. So this would be... Right. So if this is 6 or 7... If this is 7, this has to be 8 here, and this would be 9 here. So then this would be 1, 2, 4. This cannot be 7 or 9 or 8, so that's 6, which would make that 1, 2, 3. This would then have to be 9, so that would be orange. This would have to be 2, 3, and 4. So red could not be there. Red had to be, this would be 8 and 9 there. So this would be 8 here. 7 would have to be one of those. Okay. So obviously, if this is 7, 7 has to be one of these digits. And then this would have to be 8. Because this adds up, so this can never be 6 here. This is 7 or 8. Can this actually be 7? If this is 7, this would be 6. This would have to be no 7 here. This would be 7 here. This can't be 7. It would have to be 8 or 9. We have 8, 9, 8, 9 as a pair here. So this has to be orange in 8 and 9. This would be 6. We'd have 1, 2, 3 here. This would be 1, 2, 3. It could be 4, 6 or 5, 6. This is guaranteed to be 6, so therefore this would be 9. So this would be 9, that would be 8, this would be 9. Should force this to be 2, 3, 4. That would be, this is not 6. This is 8 here. So far, this is looking fine. 7 here, 7 here. This is 9. Because this is at least, this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. We'd have 5, 8, 9 here. Obviously, 9 cannot be there, so 9's one of these two. This would have to be 1, 2, 4, which makes this 3 and 6. So I don't think yellow can ever be here. Okay. So yellow can never be this one. It couldn't be anyways, because, right. So this yellow has to be one of these two. So we're guaranteed a 6 or a 7 here. So this has to be, this cannot be 6 or 7 here. 6 and 2 at least add up to 8. It could be 6 and 3 or 7 and 2 here, adding up to 9. So this is guaranteed 2 or 3 here, guaranteed 2 or 3 here. This cannot be 6 here because it only adds up to 7 or 8 here. The rest of the box cannot contain 1, 2, or 3. So this is 7 or 8 here. This has to be 4 through 9 here. 9 always has to be in a circle, so it has to be one of these two. So again, we have 53 circles. That means we have to lose 8 from the full set. So we're losing either 5 and 5, 3, 5, 1, 2, 5 and a. It can't be 5, 1, 2. We're not losing a 1 because every 1 is accounted for in a different set. So it would have to be we're either losing 3 and 5, one set of 3 and the only set of 5 we're losing. We have 2 sets of 2. So we cannot be losing 2 sets of 2 then. We could be losing 2 sets of 4, technically. No, we can't. Because we have a guaranteed 2, 3, 4. So we cannot be losing 2 sets of 4 either. Adding up to, we have a guaranteed 6 through 9. Don't we have to be missing 5? 5 and 1 set of 3. I guess we could be missing 2 sets of... Okay. So what are the things adding up to 8 without losing... We have guaranteed all 3 ones. We have guaranteed 2 sets of 2. So we could be losing 1 set of 2 and then 2 sets of 3. If we have all sets of 2, we're missing 3 and 5. We have a guaranteed at least 1 set of 4, so we can't be missing both sets of 4. We can't be missing 4 and 2 sets of 2. So it's either we're missing a set of 2 and 2 sets of 3, or we're missing a 3 and a 5 as a set. A set of 3 and a set of 5s, which would mean all the 5s. Interesting. So that means if 5 were not in a circle at all, where would they be? 5 would have to be here. Would have to be one of these two. So 5 could not be here. 5 would then have to be here to be missing in row 2. Row 1, box 6 would have to be missing there. So 5 would be missing one of those two. 5 has to be missing one of those two. It's one of these two in box 8. Or row 8, sorry. Because we're missing a 5 here and a 5 here, that means this can't be missing a 5 here. It has to be here, so that's 5. That's 5. No here, no here. It has to be missing one of these two. It cannot be 5 here. So this can't be 5. So we'd have to have 5 here, 5 here. And then this can't be 5. No 5 here, no 5 here, no 5 here. So that would be 5. So that could work. Interesting. Hmm. One obviously has to be one of those there. One could technically be missing there. So missing 5 and 3 is possible. Um, huh. That means we have both sets of 4 available. Is that right? We have a guarantee. Yeah. We can't be missing a 4 and 2 sets of 2. We can't be missing any of the ones. So that eliminates 1, 3, 4 taken out, and that eliminates 2, 2, 4 taken out. And you can't be missing only one set of 4. Oh, you can't be missing 2 sets of 4 because we have a guaranteed 2, 3, 4 adding up to 9 because we have to have only 3 ones in circles. So that means 4 is, so we have 8 fours in circles. We have 8 eights in circles, and we have 9 eights in 9 nines in circles. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. So 4 and 8 are both not in a circle in one box. And 4 has to be 2 different colors. 1 has to have all 3 different colors. Okay. What else do we have? So 5, we could be missing 3 and 5, 2 sets of 3, and a 2. And a set of 2. Hmm. Hmm. We don't have that many restrictions, though. The only one that has a lot of restrictions is the central box, but we don't have a guaranteed 4, 8, and 9 there, which is what I was thinking of. Because 8 and 4 could be missing digits in circles. Hmm. Can orange ever be 6? Um, if orange is 6, yellow is 7. That means red has to be 8. So this can't be orange. This has to be 8 and 8. So that would be 8. Oh, and that doesn't work because we have to have a 1 here. This cannot be 1 and 7 adding up to 8 then. And that fails. So orange cannot be 6. Can orange be 7? If orange is 7, that forces it to be 6 and 6. This would have to be 8. This would guarantee a 6 here. And it's 2 and 6 at least, so this would be 8. 2 and 6, this would be 8 here. This would be 9. We'd have 1, 2, and 4. Oh, well, so that's another thing. So this can never be red. Because this digit is going to be... Okay, so You can never actually have a 6 in any of these spaces because the 9 has to be 2, 3, and 4 adding up to 9. Okay. Shoot. I did that with all the 5s in that spot. So these can't be red here. Because you can never have a 6 here. You can never have a 6 here. Because it's 2, 3, 4 adding up to the 9. You could have 1, 2, 5, though. That's perfectly fine. So these are red and orange there. This cannot be 6. So 6 has to be one of these two. That's interesting. 7 does seem to work okay. We have 7 here. This was 6. This was 8. So 6 and 2 add up to 8. This is 8. So this would be 2 and 6. This is 1, 3, 4 there. No 4 or 6 here. No 8 here. It's 5, 7, 9. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 4. And this must be 2, 3, 4 here, which makes this 9. So 9, 6. So yeah, that seems to work. Okay. Can this be 6? 6, 7, 7. This would be 1, 2, 4. This would be 9. This would be 8. We'd have to have a 7 here, so this would be 9. It's 2 and 7. So this would be, again, 1, 3, 4. This is 8 here. No 7, 4, or 8. This would be 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4 here. Okay. Oh, interesting. Right. That's interesting information. This cannot be orange anymore. This has to be green, orange, and yellow, because neither of these can be green, orange, or yellow, right? Whereas yellow in box 8, it has to be here. So this must be green, orange, and yellow. Interesting. So 2 of these are 2 digits from 6 through 9. That means these have to add up to at least 13. So this has to be 4 through 9 here. Obviously, if this is not, this cannot be any of these digits. It has to be red if it's 6 through 9. And this could be green, or it could be yellow. Oh, yellow has to be one of these 3 also then, right? So yellow can't be here. Yellow can't be here because this is not 6 or more. So yellow has to be one of these 3. And then yellow has to be one of these 3. Orange has to be one of these 3 there. Interesting. So yellow's guaranteed to be here. Yellow's guaranteed to be here, here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guaranteed yellows. Huh. Yellow cannot be here. Yellow's one of these 3. Interesting. Green has to be one of these 3. Orange, or actually, we don't know if that's orange. One of these is 9, so this can never be 9 here. Since this can't be 9, this can never be 4. One of these is guaranteed to be a 9. Ah. One of these is guaranteed to be a 9. And we know at least one of these. Well, that's not true. It could be 6, 7 there. And you could have the 9 that's there. Right? That is possible. This is interesting, though. Where is red? Red has to be, cannot be here. Red has to be one of these two digits, which means this cannot be red here. Where is red in box 8? It can't be in the 1 through 5 here. It can't. These are guaranteed to be green, yellow, and orange. So red has to be one of these three. Can't be here because of red in there. So red is one of these two, which means this can never be red. So this can't be 6, 7, or 8. It's 4, 5 here, which is guaranteed to be next to 8 and 9 to add up to 13 at least. And 8 and 9 can never be yellow. So 8 and 9 has to be green, which means this is not green here. Green has to be 8 or 9. Where is the 6? It has to be the yellow. So 6 has to be here. This is 6. This is 1, 2, and 3 then. So green is the 6. 7 has to be either orange or red. This is an 8 and 9 pair, which eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the column. So we're guaranteed 9 has to be one of these two. We don't know about 8. 6 has to be one of these. This becomes a 6, 8, 9 triplet here then. Which means this can't be 6 here. That means the rest of the box is 4, 5, and 7. Interesting. That means the remaining digits in column 7 are 1, 2, and 3. This is 6, so this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is 8 or 9. This obviously cannot be orange. Orange is one of those two. This must add up to 16 or 17. Sorry, not, what am I talking about? 14 or 13. Because this can't be 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this must be either 6, 7, or 6, 8. We're guaranteed a 6 here, which is yellow. So this cannot be yellow here. This has to be a 9 then, because we can't have 6 and 9 adding up to these digits. So this is 9, which could be green or orange, right? That's correct. Yellow is one of these two. 6 is one of these two. So we have a 6, and this must be 6 here. So this is 6 here with either 2 or 3. So that adds up to 8 or 9. So there's no 6 here. 6 is one of these two. It's one of those two. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 6 is one of these two here. We have to have red and orange here. If green is the 9, then green also has to be here, which is interesting. Hmm. 9 cannot be here. So therefore, where's 9 in box 2? It must be here. So 9 cannot be red. So it's blue or green. Interesting. Where is 9 in 9 can't be here. 9 is always in a circle. So where is 9 in column 5? It must be here, which means where is 9 in row 4? It has to be in a circle, can't be any of these, can't be here, so 9 has to be here. This is not red. It could be orange. Where is 9 in box 1? It cannot be... we know one of these is 9. In box 1, so this can't be 9, this can't be 9, and these are not circles, so 9 has to be here. Which means 9 cannot be here. 9 is one of these 3. 9 is here, so 9 has to be one of these 2. And in column, in box 7, it's one of those 2. Okay. So remaining digits in row 7, besides the red, orange, green, and yellow, are 1 through 5. This is guaranteed to be 6. 6 there with 7 or 8. Interesting. So again, if we're missing a 5, that means 5 has to be here, one of these 2. It has to be there. Can't be here, it's there. Can't be here, so it has to be there. And we have a contradiction now, because 5 has to be there now. So we cannot be missing a 5. We have to be missing 2 3s and a 2. A set of 2 and 2 sets of 3. So we only have 3 3s available. Interesting. So that means we only have 3 3s available. We have 4 2s, so 3 3s in a circle, and they're all the same color. 4 2s available, they're 2 different sets. 8 4s in 2 different sets, and 1 set of 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. If this were an 8, that means this would be 6 and 8, and that doesn't work. Right? If, again, we had an 8 here, this must add up to this. It's 6 and 7, but green can't be 9. So they would have to have force 8 there. So that cannot work. So green has to be 9 then. So green is 9. This becomes a 7, 8 pair. Green is 9, so this is 2, 3, and 4, which eliminates 2, 3, 4 in the rest of the row. This can't be 2, 3, 4, it's 1, which eliminates 1 here and 1 here. That eliminates 2, 3, 4 in the rest of the box. 1 cannot be here. This is then 9 here. This is 9. 9 is green. So because 9 is green, this cannot be green. Sorry, this cannot be orange. This is an orange-red pair. So this is green. This is green. This cannot be... Well, it can't be 9. So therefore, this is 8. 9 has to be one of those two. We don't know which. This is 8, so this must be 2 and 6, which eliminates 1, 2, and 5 as a possibility. So this is 1, 3, 4, which means red has to be 8. So this is 8. This is 8 as a red. These are not the red. So red's here. Red can be one of those two. So this is 7. So this is a 7, 8 pair here. This has to be 1, 2, and 4. That means remaining digits in box 4 are 3, 5, and 6. That leaves 1, 2, 4 remaining in column 3. This can't be 1 or 4, it's 2. So this can't be yellow. Yellow has to be one of these 3. No 2 here. This can't be 1 because 1 already has all the circles accounted for. So this is 4. That's 1. Interesting. This has to be 1, 5, and 8. This can't be 8. It's 6 and 7. That adds up to 4 and 9. So this can't be 1, 4, or 5 because, or 1, 4, 5 because of 1, 4, 5. 1, 5, 8 triplet in the row and 4 in the row. So we have 2, 3, 2, 3 as a pair here. This can't be 9. Remaining digits in box 9 are 5, 4, 7, 8. 4 here means this can't be 4. This can't be 4. Where's the 4 in this box then? It has to be here, which means this can't be 4 because of 4 in the row. Remaining digits of row 2 are 5, 6, 7, 9. Obviously, no 9 here, no 9 here. 6 is one of these two. 6 cannot be here. 2, 3, 4 here, which eliminates 4 in the rest of the box, or row. Remaining digits in row 8 are 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have a guaranteed 6 here. 7 cannot be here. So one of these is 7, which means this can't be 7 here. Remaining digits of row 9 are 2, 3. No 4, 5, no 6, no 7, could be 8. This 1, 2 pair eliminates 1 and 2 in the rest of the column, so 2 cannot be here. Remaining digits of column, box 1, is 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, no 6 in either of these spots. 1 can't be here because of the 1, 2 pair in the column. 8 eliminates 8 from being here. Where is 2, 6 eliminates 2, 6 here, so that's 3, which makes that 2, which means this can't be 2 here. That eliminates 2 here, so it's 3, which makes that 2. Okay. 3 is 3 times in a circle already. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4. So we cannot have 3 anywhere else in circles. So this can't be 3, which means where is the 3 in box 7? It's there, which eliminates 3 in the rest of the column. That means where's 3 in box 1? It has to be here. So that's 3. 3 eliminates 3 from being here, so one of these two is a 3. 3 cannot be in a circle, so this is 5 or 6. This cannot, well, we don't know whether red or orange. We don't know what color orange is. Orange is either blue or red. We're not sure which. Ah, red and green are both next to the yellow. So the yellow cannot be... Yellow is blue. Which means one of these is blue, the other one cannot be blue. This is red and green, so this has to be blue there. This is red and green, so that's blue there. Maybe we should have made this yellow still. Ugh. I guess, yeah, we don't have to color them blue anymore. Because we have them already set for where they can be for the 6s. So 4 has to be one of in blue, in a set of blue, and then the other set of red or green. We don't know which. Okay. This can't be red, so this is green or blue. This can't be blue, so this is red or green. This can't be red, so this is blue or green. Blue means this is red or green here, red or green here, red or green here. This can't be red, so this is blue or green. We don't need these greens either. This is definitely green, not orange. So this is not... we can remove coloring here. This can't be green, so this is blue or red. Blue or red. Green or red. 7's one of those two. Okay. Green, which means 7 is blue or red. Okay. If 7 and 8 are red and blue, that would force this to be green, which is not possible because it's next to a green. So therefore 7 has to be a red. So this is red, this is a blue-red pair then. So these are both red, 7 and 8, which means this can't be green or red, it's blue. So this is blue again. This is blue or green here. This has to be blue also. This is blue or green. So these are opposite colors here. We don't know which. Okay. This is blue or red. So 7 and 8 cannot have to be in a red color. Okay. Hmm. 6, 8, and 9, no matter what, are guaranteed to be the same color. Sorry, different colors. 9 is green, 8 is red, and 6 is blue. So whichever combination is here, they are different colors. and this must be the third color. So this must be red. So these are the same colors here. It's yellow, which is red or green, which we don't know. So blue has to be one of these colors. So therefore, this must be 6. So that's 6, which makes that 8, which makes that 9. Now we know where 8 is missing a circle. So 8 has to be this here. So this must be an 8-9 pair here. This can't be 9 because of 9 in the row. So this is 8, that's 9. This is then red. This is green. So we have green here. This is blue. So these both must be red. 8 eliminates 8 here, so this is 7, which makes that 8. 8 has to be here then, as a red. So no 8 here. It's 1, 5. We have to have 8 remaining, so this can't be 8 here. 8 has to be one of these two. 8 cannot be either of these. 8 can't be here because it must be in a circle, so 8 has to be here, which makes that red. This can't be red or green, so this is blue. Both of these are red. These are both blue. One of these is blue. The other one could, so this is blue or green. This could be blue, green, or red. So the 2 here could be blue. So there's a non-blue 2 here. Green is one of these two. We don't know which. We have the 8 that we're missing. So 8 cannot be here. This is 5, which means this can't be 5. That's 4. 5 means this is 6. This is 8. This is the blue 6. Obviously, this can't be 6 anymore because we have all the 6s in circles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 5. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6s in circles. So that means we do not have a 6 remaining in a circle. 5 eliminates 5 here. It's 3 and 6. 6. This 5 eliminates 5 here. It's 4 or 7. This cannot be blue or green, so this is red. Well, it's red. I mean, that's red 8 anyways. No green here, blue or red. This can't be red, so this is blue or green. Remaining digits of row 6 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. How many 5s do we have in circles? 2. This can't be 4. This is a 5, 7 pair, which eliminates 5 and 7 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 5 or 7. That's 1 because of the 1, 3, 4 triplet in the box. That leaves the remaining digits as 2 and 4 in row 3. 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 2, which makes that 4. And this is non-blue, so it's red or green. We don't know which. This can't be red, it's blue or green here. This is blue or red. So these... Okay, so these are all blue or red. So these have to be the same color. And these have to be, well, we don't know. This could be green. So this is the non-blue or red, but we don't know what that is. This is guaranteed to be blue. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 5, which means this can't be 5. How many 4s are in circles? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. And then one of these is going to be a 4. Because one of these 3 4s does not have is not in a circle. So remaining digits of row 4 are 1 through 7, but 4 obviously can't be here or here because 4 is in one of these circles. Remaining digits of... So 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is a 1, which means these can't be 1. It's 2, 3 as a pair. Remaining digits of column 9 eliminates 9 here, so therefore this must be 9 here. That's green. This cannot be green. It's blue. 7 can never be red. Sorry, 7 can never be blue, so this must be 5. So 5 has to be a blue. So this cannot be green. It's blue, which means this can't be blue. That's green. We have blue and blue here. Green and blue, green and blue. 5 eliminates 5 here, so that's 7, which makes that 5. That's a blue, which means this cannot be blue. So 4s have to be in blue and green only. Well, that doesn't help there. That doesn't help there. 5 is blue. So we have all the 5s in circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so this can't be 5. This is 7, which is a red. This can't be 1 or 7. It's 5 there. This cannot be green. So this is blue or red here. This is 5 or 7, and it cannot be blue, so this can't be 5. It's 7. Therefore, this is red. This is not 7, it's 5. Interesting, we have a 5 there both times. This can't be 7. This can't be 5. No 5 here, so it's 1, which makes that 5. That eliminates 1 in the rest of the column. So no 1 there. You don't know what colors these are. Blue or green. How many 4 blues? Okay, this can't be red. So this is green. We have 2 okay. Remaining digits. In column 8 is a 1. This is left as a 7. So that's red. So we should have all the 7s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 7s in a 7. So this has to be this last 7th. So we have a 4, 7 pair here, which limits 4 and 7 in the rest of the row. We have a 1, 2, 3, 6 quadruplet in row 4, so this can't be 1, 2, 3, 6. It's 5. 7 is guaranteed to be a red. Okay. Where is 7 available in column 5 now? It has to be here. So this is 7, which means these are both red. Right? Because we know this is red. This cannot, oops. This is red, which means this, what did I do? That's 7. So this is red as a 7. This is blue as a 6. Which means this can't be blue or green. This is red. 4 can never be. 4 can only be blue or green. So this has to be blue or green. This can't be a 4 anymore. Hmm. This is blue. This is red, so this can't be blue. This is green. 3 is never going to be a blue or red. Sorry, 3 has to be a blue or red. So, because it's one of these colors and it's surrounding a 9 that's green, so this can never be 3 here. So one of these two is 3. We're not sure which. 4 is one of these two. 3 again cannot be blue, or it cannot be green. Sorry. We have a 2, 3, 6 triplet in row 4, which eliminates 2, 3, 6 in the rest of the row. This can't be 2, 3, or 6. It's 1, which makes that 2. So 2 has to at least be part of green. Green eliminates green here, so this is blue. That eliminates 2 in the rest of the row. This can't be 2, it's 3. So 3 must be red. So this has to be red here. This is 2 here. It's blue or red. We don't know. So 3s are all red. This can't be red, so this must be 3 and is red. That means this can't be 3 here. No 3 here. We have a 1, 4, 7 triplet in column 4, which eliminates 1, 4, 7 in the rest of the column. So this is 2, which means this can't be 2 here. We have 3 and 6 remaining in row 5. That 3, 6 pair eliminates 3 and 6 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 3, it's 1 and 4. This can't be 3, it's 2 or 4 as a pair. 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 6, which makes that 3, which makes that 6, which makes that 3. This can't be 3 either. We have a 1, 4 pair in column 6, which eliminates 1 and 4 in the rest of the column. This can't be 4, it's 2, which makes this a green 4. That means 2 can only be green and blue. So this cannot be red, it's blue. So this has to be the green 2 here. So this is blue and green as a pair. 1 is already blue and 1 is already red. So 1 cannot be here then. This is 4, which makes this 1, and this must be a green 1 because we already have 1s in the other colors. Therefore, this can't be green, it's blue. This can't be blue, it's green, which makes the blue 6 has to be in a blue, so that's 6, that's 2. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 4, which makes this 7, so it's not blue, that's red. That means this can't be 7 anymore. It's 4 and not red. So then this is 4, this is 7, and this is a 1. Not too bad, actually, for a very hard puzzle. The logic behind it was actually very interesting, actually. There's a lot of very cool little interactions throughout. Yeah. Just very cool, actually, as a concept there. Certain restrictions were required. Overall, very cool. Just very lots of interesting, intricate little details, which allowed us to solve it, but obviously not that easy. But very cool no matter what. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.